through your red lights. We'll still delay this a few minutes, let everybody take a minute to go over the minutes. It is 6:17. We'll call this meeting to order. Everybody taking a chance to look over our minutes from our April 23rd meeting? If so, do I have a motion?
I got just one small change.
All right.
It's got Main Street Manager Christopher Pike. Do you want your actual title in there? Okay. Because then it also says Main Street Manager Janet Chumley. So, yeah, you put Chris's. I'm not even sure what his title is, but.
Different hat, different day. With those corrections, do I have a motion to approve?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve it with that one change.
Have a second? And a second, all in favor? Moving on down to financial report.
For the DDA, not a whole lot of activity in the account, but see that Chris gave all of y'all some financial information about the roof. He passed out, because that's out of the DDA account, the roof expenditures are out of the DDA account. Or Tracy did, okay. The balance in that account right now is a little over $28,000. It hasn't changed in the past couple months, just some small interest payments. But we have a payment due on the wayfinding signage of $24,000. So that's going to wipe out and that's not the final payment on it either, is it? Because we do, I guess Chris is going to talk about that later. We got approval for that. So, so just keep in mind, we've got $28,000 in the bank. We owe $24,000 right now. And remember, this is the account that was supposed to be funded by a loan from the city for the Welcome Center. So.
You'll have something else on that later then, Chris. Any questions on the financial report? Yeah, Tracy was saying we was getting around about $4,000 after we wrote this check. I will move on down to old business. Update on Welcome Center funding. I asked for it, but I asked for it, but. talked to Jeff last Thursday, I guess, when he was leaving. He said, we done everything on our part. We signed the agreement and everything. It was just the city's change of administration, and it never did get signed on the city's part. Jeff said he was not the one standing in the way of the Welcome Center. He made that point clear to me that he was not the one. I still got 5 councilmen, right?
So that would be my recommendation.
Here's exactly what is the wayfinding.
You remember that well, where we are now, it took us a year. What I found out, there is a really bad
This is for the right-of-way of a DOT artery. Yeah, I know it.
So if you remember, these are the signs that are in that big book.
Yeah. Yeah. I just wanted you to refresh my mind because it's, my remember is not as good as it used to be.
If I was mistaken, the only reason why I remember
Are they holding hands with Norfolk Southern on this? Sounds like we're dealing with two and two.
unfortunately, we have to do it with some. So, second payment of
What about the third payment? Hopefully the city will reimburse us for the money we spent on the roof.
Right.
So will you write the letter to the city council, or is that the way that?
Then I'll make a motion that we request $78,189.73 from the city to reimburse us for what we spent on the signage.
I second.
Motion second, all in favor? Right, that is microwave. I know if we had the third payment coming due for, I don't know how much the third payment's gonna be, we ain't gonna have the money to pay for it. Yep. More questions for Chris? All right, we'll move on down to number 5, new business. New business. Now, number 6, public comment. Ladies, do y'all have anything to say? All right, we have an item for our future agenda, executive session. We'll have a motion to adjourn at 6:27. Got a motion to adjourn the downtown development, have a second. Kimberly second, all in favor? All right, we're moving on down to the CBD. Everybody taking a chance to look over those minutes. Kind of short and sweet. Short meeting. If not, do I have a motion to approve the minutes from our April 23rd meeting?
Just the same correction in there for
Okay.
Chris's title. Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve it.
Second?
Second.
Second, all in favor? Moving on down to financial report.
All right. I handed out financials for 2-month period since the last time we met and since the beginning of the year up until today. And you'll notice the big thing in the tax collections, we did get one check since the last time we met because we were almost out of funding last time we met. And then we got a check for $27,000. That was for 1 month, 2 months? Well, it was for a whole bunch and some other stuff that apparently some back taxes people hadn't been paying in. So it was a big check that we got there. So we are up to date on our city collections, kind of, sort of, as close as we've ever been up to date. So that was 2 months, but then it was some other stuff too that was added in, just because they had just gone through an audit and catching people that hadn't been paying in enough tax, and so are they done with that audit? They're still doing it. Okay, yeah. So the taxes went up when people figured out that they were actually being looked at.
Whatever happened to the extended stay places? Did they ever figure out where they were supposed to be paying or not paying? They are supposed to be paying.
That's probably a big chunk of that
Probably one,
27,000. And then you see the expenses that we had under there. I mean, most of our expenses are just that advertising for different, magazine publications and stuff that we're advertising Villa Rica. And then the sponsorship, the event sponsorship was for, I thought I'd wrote it down on here. Yes. Yeah, I think that 1,500 that was written in the past 2 months was the Jazz Festival, I think. But yeah, that's what the sponsors were for. And any questions on the finances at all?
We're back in good shape.
Yeah, right now we're in good shape. We've got 14,000 something in the bank. I wrote it down. 14,128.84 is our balance as of today.
Any questions for Carl? All right, we'll move on down to number 5, new business. Other comment? Item for future agenda. Executive session to have a motion to adjourn then.
We
Record
adjourn.
time.
This didn't take long. So moved.
It answers some questions though.
Yeah.
Tracy, maybe the weather has settled on the way home.